Welcome, folks. This is Tom O'Brien of TFNN. We go 5 days a week. We go 10 hours a day. We go 24 hours a day on the internet at TFNN.com. Always remember, folks, whatever you think about, you bring about. Whatever you focus on grows. Hope everyone's having a great day, safe day. Let's make it a great night, folks. Hey, we're kicking into spring, baby. This quote is by Albert Ferretti. I start with the idea that nothing is impossible and everything can be done in the end. Yesterday's gone. Tomorrow's not here. What are you doing right now? Market-wise, let's take a look at it out here. We had the Dow Industrials up 227, NASDAQ up 45, S&P's up 25. Gold contract up 25 bucks, trading at 1,172. Bottom line, gold, wide price spread, accelerated volume. The dollar, folks, is getting crushed. The dollar was down 4,500 ticks. I've never seen it get crushed like that. Bottom line, we're going to bisect and dissect that baby. But as I had said, this just came in. These ABC structures, folks, that do more than a 1 to 1.618 are absolute mind blowers. But bottom line, guess what? Bang! It comes in again. Complete turnaround in the dollar, and you can expect that on a longer-term basis, too. Silver up 50 cents, trading at $16.08. Platinum up 23 bucks at $1,120 an ounce. Copper up a penny at $2.65 a pound. Light sweet crude up $2 at $47.31. As one of the tigers was saying in the den, you think the commodity crush is over? And yeah, the commodity crush is over, folks, okay? That's why the small caps broke out to new highs. Bonds. And bonds, folks, their bull market in bonds is not over. Bottom line, no way, Jose. What you have with the 10-year? 10-year is up 1 point and 11 ticks with volume, blows away at swing point. The 30-year up 2 points and 17 ticks at 163.28. And as I said, King dollar is all over the place. It was down 4,500 ticks, at that 96 level. The euro is going topside. That's up 360 ticks at 109. The yen is down 171 at 119.67. Our phone number is 877-927-6648. Give us a call, folks. Want to know what's going on in your world. And as one of our tigers just said in the den, it's really cool, folks. When markets are this fast, it's really cool. You have to be fast, number one, but those different correlations that are taking place, and this is what we have right now. Different correlations, it's important to understand. And I know, depending on how long you're in the market, okay, it takes a little bit. But as Trader Tom just said, Europe should get hammered. He's absolutely right. Why, folks? Because what has happened is this. And Europe's closed right now, by the way. So what you have is that the correlation in between the free money, the soft money, the dollar, the euro, bottom line, that's why Europe went up so quickly, and they're going to see this flip around tomorrow. Volatility is going to be in these markets. It's going to stay in these markets in a big way. So what do we have out here? What you had out here at 2 o'clock is that the Fed statement come out. As the Fed statement come out, Janet Yellen took the patient out of the statement, had a press conference and said, hey, listen, rates may go up in June, but we're going to have basically look at some other details. The way the market has traded, folks, the market is saying that rates will not go up. Specifically, what I'm talking about is with the dollar getting crushed, with gold going topside, wide price spread, accelerated volume. But the most important one absolutely is bonds. The bond market, bottom line, is saying, you might think I'm going up, but guess what? I'm going down. The 10-year right now is at 1.9 again. At 1.9, that'll get you a 30-year mortgage at about 3.75, which is a beautiful thing. Let's take a look at the SPY. SPY out here today, what did it do? SPY is closed at 210.46. You did 216,000 million shares, rather. That's more than the 188 in the way down, so that's setting up that, guess what? You're going to go test these highs again in the SPY, which is 212.24. NDX 100. What do we have with the NDX 100? We'll use the 3 Qs inside the NDX 100. What you have also got the price going and the volume going. A little bit earlier that didn't have the volume, has both of them, 38 million shares traded. It's going to go after the high, 109.42. The IWM took out its high with volume. The IWM is an ABC structure in the way up. And what you have inside the IWM, folks, is this. Small caps, you get the gold stocks, you get the silver stocks, you get the oil stocks, you get the commodity stocks. Commodity crush is over. Bottom line, IWM did 34 million shares, took out the last swing point of 123.77, which had 29 million. Wants higher price. Gold contract. Let's go take a look at gold. And after the market closed, by the way, folks, after our equity market closed, gold got an additional bump up of 3 or 4. But when we do the dollar, it's going to blow your mind. We do this dollar is just wild. So what do we have in the gold market? Gold market today went from 1144 to 1171. We did 170,000 contracts, okay? So what that sets up now is this. Gold had been testing the lows that were generated from November 7th, had been doing that with lighter volume, got the price spread going today, got the expansion going today, got into the downdraft that had been created on March 6th. March 6th, folks, we had gone from a price point of 1,200 to 1162. We go right into the low of that 1162. We accelerate up into it with volume. That's saying that now gold is going to go make a run for the 1223 area. We go take a look at the silver. Now, silver is even stronger. And what silver had done yesterday, silver basically was given the heads up yesterday that it's real possible that this thing wants to go topside. Both silver and gold haven't had any buyers. We've had no sellers, but we've had no buyers. That's changed. Silver today, silver goes from a price point of 1543 to 16, has the wide price spread, has the accelerated volume, does 36,000 contracts. Now silver wants to go up to 1743. Big number. We go take a look at the oil market. What do we have with oil? Now this is the oil one's trickier. The way the oil market is shanked out is this. So CLK5. What oil actually did, folks, is this. Oil made a lower low. That's a problem for the oil market right now. So I wouldn't be going long oil just yet. And this is why. Oil today had a nice day. The low was 44.03. It closed out at 47.33. Probably get another bump up, but now you have a high volume low. High volume low will get tested. That's the way that shakes out. If we go take a look at the bond market, we're going to use the TLT inside bonds. What you have is this. The 20-plus bond goes topside today, has wide price spread, has accelerated volume, all of the above, takes out the swing point that was generated out here on the 25th of February. The high there was 130.38. We're at 131.49. And what does that do? That gives game again today. Guess what? That high wants to get tested, which is the 138.50. And that's pretty wild just watching that whole thing shake out. Now, let's go to King Dollar. This is an absolute mind blower. We take a look at King Dollar. DX M5. So, King Dollar, what do we do with King Dollar? King Dollar had gone from a price point out here today from 100.12 to 96.27. That's insane. That's unbelievable, okay? That's where we are right now. This thing is pressing lows, and pressing lows, I mean dramatically, okay? And you talk about you got to see this chart, folks, okay? This is just amazing, okay? So there's going to be implications everywhere on this dollar chart, okay? Because what we just did in literally 2 hours is that we came back. You know, many times I talk about how markets like to go down. Well, guess what? In 2 hours, we came back to January 22nd. Yeah, January 22nd. It took it all out. Anyone that's long the dollar right now just got basically toasted and roasted. And by tomorrow morning, it's going to be a lot worse. What is that all about? That's all about, number one, that the rates aren't going to go up. Number two, it's about the aspect of how ABC structures work and Fibonacci sequences work. And I don't really understand how this one can be so consistent. But depending on how long you've been listening to me at TFNN, if you have the art of time in the trade, you know that when you do more than a 1 to 1.618 ABC on the way up or the way down, it's a change of trend. When you do a 1 to 2, which you can do, change a trend. And it's always immediate. If you remember at the lows of the market in 2006, they did the same thing. And it was like, I remember when I was going along saying to myself, oh my God, you know, this is going to be crazy, okay? But the bottom line, it took 3 or 4 days then. This one took 3 or 4 days, and that's it. These changes a trend when these expansions take place are dramatic. And the expansion inside the dollar started in 2006. This was in 2006, 2011. It was May of 2011. You stay right there, folks. We'll come